Most online presentations nowadays are boring. Today I'm going to share with you 3 tips how you can practice your online presentation better and have more success. By the way, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Lots of great videos coming up on presentation, public speaking. Don't miss out. So I don't know about you, but for me during these days, I see more and more online presentations happening, and most of them are just not well prepared. There's a huge lack of practice. The presenter didn't get ready. We can see it. Many of us actually, we turn the camera off because we think anyway, they cannot see us, so I don't have to be perfectly prepared, but you are wrong. So let's have a look at these tips. How can you practice better to do a really great job when you give your next online presentation? Number 1, don't just read your slides. Speak them out loud. So what do most online presenters do nowadays? Well, again, they know their face will not be shown, so the preparation, the practice, from my experience, is really dropping down from everything that I've been seeing, especially recently. And one thing that they do, of course, because all they show are their slides. And what do they do for practicing those slides? Yeah, they just read through them, they click through it. They read everything again and again, maybe, if we're lucky, and that's pretty much it. That is their full practice, that is their full preparation for getting really ready for their online presentation. Don't do it, okay? Don't do it. Speak your slides out loud. Yeah, practice it like you would do with the real online presentation when you are delivering it. Speak it out loud. Go to the slide, say what you're going to say. Next slide, say what you're going to say. Next slide, say what you're going to say. Most basic tip, most fundamental, most people don't do it. Number 2, do the real practice and record it. So for example, I don't know which software you are using, but a lot of people nowadays, they use Zoom. So what I would recommend you is you open a Zoom meeting and you can look beautifully at yourself, and then you can open up your slides and you can deliver the full presentation and record it. Yeah, and that's what I strongly recommend you do, the whole thing one time through and record it. And after that, you go back and you look at your recording. And don't worry, if you've never done this before, you will hate your voice. Everybody does. Everybody who does it the first time, they see themselves or they hear themselves, they just hate it. So don't worry about it. Don't focus on that. Focus on what are you doing well and what can you improve. And then with that knowledge, whatever you have to improve for your next presentation, improve it, work on that. And tip number 3, and this is an absolute must do if you have a very important presentation, especially that's related to work, that's related to business, whatever it might be for you. And that is practice with a friend or with a family member. Practice the real thing through. Get a real audience. But here's what you do. You don't do it, let's say, for example, you're at home with your family member. You don't let them sit next to you. No, you send them in the room as far away as possible. Okay, use their laptop, use their computer or their Mac Pro or whatever they're using. Could be a smartphone, by the way, as well. And then just practice it that way with them. Practice the full thing. And again, you can use the second tip, record that as well. But if it's an important presentation, you want to practice with a real audience. And then after the presentation is done, just ask your friend or your family member, how did I do? What did I do well and what should I improve? Can you give me a couple of tips? And whatever you hear, again, just work on that, improve that. So comment below one time, which of these 3 tips are you going to use? Or what have been your challenges with online presentations? Feel free to ask me any questions as well. They might turn into a future video as well. One more time, if you haven't done it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, you can click like it as well. And most importantly, I really look forward to seeing you for the next video.